Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on episode 2 of season 2. I'm your host, Coach Gabe,
And I'm Isinator 3000.
and this is the Dynamic Duo podcast.
Yep.
So we have a new setup again.
Once again, yeah.
Once
We've
again.
changed it a few times.
Nobody's really commented on our setup, so
So we're going to
please-
change it again.
yeah, we're gonna change it. No, if you like it, please comment, or if you say, hey, the other one was better or whatever. We're just trying to get it down and make sure we're doing the best that we can do to make it look as good as it can get.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here at the Sierra Vista Elite Prescott Gym again. This is where we're always at.
Yep.
And make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do on YouTube, Spotify. That's where we're at, where you can listen and watch.
Yep.
And then we put up shorts and little clips on our Instagram of Dynamic Duo
And TikTok, things like that.
and our TikTok. So yeah, that's where you can find us. And we'll put all the I think all the links are in our bio and descriptions.
Yeah.
And
They're all put together up in
stuff
there.
like that. Tell your friends, tell your fellow
Cheermates.
and coaches and whoever else.
Yep.
But yeah, so today we want to talk about, let's see, getting back to the grind of everyday practices because summer's over.
Yes. So school has started. Some kids have work, things like that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, school started. So everybody's back to school. It's been a couple weeks. I
Yeah.
think they kind of got out of that summer phase, yeah?
Yeah.
The summer phase of staying up all night and partying and
Hanging out with their friends.
eating junk food. Am I just talking about myself or I thought okay, the athletes,
Okay.
my bad. Yeah. Cuz that's what I did all summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's just me. So, no, yeah, the kids stay up all night. You know, they party, they hang out.
Yeah.
It's great. Go on vacations.
True.
And now we're back to everyday life.
Yeah, I could
of-
tell it's taken a little bit of a toll on some of the kids. They come in a little more tired than usual, but they're getting used to it. So
Yeah.
they're
that's-
starting to come in with a little more energy as the days pass. But at first, they all seem tired.
Yeah, because summers were going good. We had energy during the summer
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's summer, right? They don't have the 8 to 3 o'clock school schedule.
Yep.
You know, I don't even know how many hours that is, but you know, whatever hours that is at school. So they're just kind of sitting at home and hanging out. So they had a little bit of a break before they get here.
Yeah.
And we had some good practices, and
Yeah.
then we noticed the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. They all came in a little sluggish,
Yeah.
tired. I get it. School's exhausting. You
Yeah.
have to think a lot,
Got to get up early,
Yeah. Long days.
long days,
And then
dealing with recess. Oh my gosh, recess and lunch.
the monkey bars.
But yeah, that can take a toll on the athletes, and we see it. And I think I think this week we're starting to climb again, where we're getting that
Yes.
energy, like you said. Looks good.
I agree.
And yeah, it's hard, being a child is hard. But I had to go back the same way as an adult, so we have all the parents that had to go back to that schedule.
Yeah.
Coaches.
Yep.
There's some coaches that their life is a gym, their job is the gym. That's their business.
Yeah.
Some work, a 9 to 5 job and then do cheer also. And some don't work, and then just do practice, and that's fine, stay at home parents and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you have children, athletes that are children, children that are athletes, the parents have to go through that also.
Yeah.
Getting back in that.
Yep, taking them to school, getting them up early, getting them ready for the day, and then getting them ready for practice, things like that. So,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, so I do a lot of my work during the summer because I don't have to get up early and take my kids. I get up early, but I don't have to take them to
Right.
school. And so my day can I can start earlier. I can end later. I don't got to pick them up.
Yeah.
I could do what I have to do without worrying about my kids at school and having to rush around with the schedule. So summers are fun, but now it's back. I got to wake up, take them to school,
Yep.
pick them up from school, drop them off, come to the gym early. Yeah. So it's been a hassle, definitely, but I think I'm back in it also. And then as a coach too, it's hard coming back in, even if you don't have kids in school and you're just coaching. Yikes. I want the
Yeah.
summer back for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, it's gets exhausting sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think I'm over that hump.
That's good.
Yeah, it's coming in with that same kind of, oh man, this is a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got 5, 6 hours at the gym, so
It's a long time.
yeah, yeah. But it's great. It's going great.
It's good.
And then yeah, so kids go in. Um, if you're an athlete, and you're struggling with that, getting back to the right schedule, how do you feel? Like, is it easy for you to go from summer to right into cheer? Some.
I mean, some roll with the punches and they just do it, but some kids, I mean, I'm sure it's hard on them.
Yeah.
Like for me, when I was in school, well, last year I was working from 6 to 2, and then I'd go straight to practice, or I'd go home to change, and then I'd go to practice, and then I'd be doing school till like 2 in the morning, just to get up at 5 in the morning and do it all over again. So last year that was hard for me. I did it for half a year, and then I was like, I can't take it. So, because I wasn't sleeping, so then I just stopped doing school. Then I was failing school, and then I had to get back into it. But yeah, definitely creating a schedule and sticking with something better is probably the right choice.
Yeah.
Not overfilling your schedule, but still having time to do the things you need to do. So,
Yeah, and that's to add on to not just waking up in the morning, going to school, dealing with school, and then going home. Some don't have time for homework. Like,
yeah.
we have early classes, and some take early private lessons, some have early practices, and so that couple hours of winding down from school, getting ready for cheer, that can take a toll on you also, because if you have homework to do, your mind is on, oh, I got to go to practice,
Yep.
and so that couple hours right there is hard on a lot of athletes, of how they balance schoolwork, homework,
Yep.
getting prepared for the gym.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
some don't have that option. Some have to go straight from school and drive here for a while.
Yeah.
They don't have the option of doing homework. Um, and then what happens when they're here? We have some athletes here for 4 hours a night, a couple
Yeah.
of days a week, and then they get out of here about 8:30, home by maybe 9, and where's time for homework on those nights?
Yeah. Definitely.
So yeah.
I mean, I've seen a couple of the kids bring their homework in during water breaks. They're doing some assignments and stuff like that. But even then, it's like, how can you really focus on what you're doing? So then, are you passing your work, or are
Yeah.
you just doing it just to do it? You
Yeah,
know?
rushing
Right.
the
And then you can't
assignments.
study if you have like a final or something. Then it's like, I don't know. It seems a little stressful.
Yeah, it is stressful being an athlete in school, and yeah, it's that's what cheer every athlete goes through that stuff, but it's kind of crazy to watch how some athletes do it and some athletes can't,
Yeah.
and some struggle and some are really good at it. But we're here to teach life lessons, because the real world does not stop,
Nope.
and so you got to learn it. It's good that you deal with it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, where do you fit in homework? Let us know. Like, do you just do it on the off days that you're not here? We haven't, a few athletes that are here 4 days a week,
Yep.
and so Friday would usually only be their day for homework, but the week is over.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that if you're an athlete going through homework? Some schools don't do homework. That's really good. But if you're in that school that has homework every single night, how do you deal with it and balance it as an athlete in your cheer program? Does your
Let
cheer
us know.
program help you? Is there, like,
Hmm.
you come in here, you get to do homework? The kids come in here and they do homework when they, if they're here early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see them. They're on the
Sometimes they
mat.
ask for help too,
Yeah, sometimes they're
which is
like,
good.
hey, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's good to help. It's like, oh, I can be a coach and a teacher. We're teachers anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what we do. We try to help out with, some of the athletes, because they're here a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then what about those athletes that are older? Let's say 15-ish, 16, and they're all starting to get jobs.
Yep. And they're driving themselves too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, even if you're coming from afar, you can't sit in the passenger seat and work on your homework. You're driving yourself there. Um, I don't know. It's again just finding your balance
Yeah.
and finding the time to get the things done that you need to get done. But it's hard because you can only schedule so many hours to do your homework, and
Yeah.
then you have to be scheduled a certain amount of hours to work. So I
Yeah, I
mean,
always
it's
say, I'm going to
crazy.
talk to the president of the United States, because he's going to add a couple more hours and another day to my schedule. But guess what I would do? I'd fill it with a bunch of nonsense, that rushing around and just wouldn't be good hours.
Right.
It'd just be another couple hours to cram things in and fill my schedule. Yeah, because that's just how it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but those kids that go to work and stuff, that's hard,
Yeah.
Um, but it's good because they got their schedules balanced now with school, with work. Those couple weeks of, hey, I got to change my school schedule. I mean, my work schedule because the summer's over,
Yes.
and I got to get back on the flow of things. So that's a struggle. Also, you're losing out on money. You could have worked all day.
Yep.
Um, Struggles of being an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what about extracurricular activities at school? Some of them are in different sports or
True.
high school cheer, plus a job, plus schoolwork,
Yep.
AP classes, looking for college, and then they got to come cheer.
Yep.
So we appreciate all of you that do that and can control it and balance it. And,
We respect it.
we respect it because that's a grind that you're going to have to deal with in the real world,
Yep.
in real life. And if you start quitting little things here because it's too hard, life is not easy sometimes.
Nope.
So it's good to teach life lessons. I love it. You know me, I like to talk and have speeches and moments of life lessons. My kids don't like it, but they're going to appreciate it when they're older,
Oh, for sure.
hopefully. Remember that one time, Dad? Yeah. You told me this and now look at me. Yeah, I told you.
Yep.
But no, it's just a good feeling to have, help with that. So if you ever need help with those things, reach out to your coaches, your parents. Don't hold it in.
No.
Yeah.
There's always resources, people to help you figure it out. So,
School counselor,
yeah.
try to help out with your daily schedule because one thing is, my advice is when you cram so much stuff on you because you have to work, you have to do, you don't have to, but these are the things you're adding. You're going to work, you're going to do high school sports, plus you're going to cheer, plus you have your schoolwork to do, looking for colleges. If you're doing all those things, at, and you're struggling with it, reach out for that help and ask, and
Yes.
don't start quitting those little things because when you start quitting those things, you never know if you could have really pushed it through. And
Yeah.
when life kind of runs you over every once in a while, and you have like a bad week in life when you get older, or a couple months, or a bad year,
Yep.
it's happened. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
Just had a bad year and everything went wrong. If you start quitting those things, you get this mentality where I'm just going to quit this and I'm going to quit that and
Quit everything that's hard.
quit everything that's hard. It's not always about the sport of cheer and what's good for the, uh, I don't know why I can't say this word, routine. I don't know. You know that I can never say routine when I want to?
Why?
I don't know. I'm always like, we're going to do our, and I can never say routine. I never find the word. Anyways, so your routine, it's not always about the routine when you're here, right?
Yeah.
It's about balancing the rest of your life so that that's good for you. You
Yep.
don't want to come in here and have bad practices just because you're stressed out.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Good life lesson, Coach Gabe.
good life lesson. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, don't start quitting. Ask for help. Let people kind of balance you out. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Someone might say, "Hey, listen, we're gonna cover your shift today." You never know. Ask.
Yeah, there
I'm
could be a
just
nice
really
person out
burnt
there.
out. I'm really burnt out today. I just need a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, yeah, don't quit, but there you can't make it a everyday thing.
Right.
But every once in a while, you're gonna be like, just let me take a mental break today. Let me focus today. Let me see if someone can cover my schedule, cover my shift.
Yep.
You can't miss practices. That's a hard thing because you got other athletes that are worried about you.
Right.
But there is parts of your life you can kind of rearrange just to make sure it's all kind of balanced out. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
And as a kid, that's hard.
Yep.
You don't know how to do that. You thought, man, I'm going to get a job so I can go buy me all kinds of shoes and I could buy me a car, and now you're working so much you don't even have time to go to the store to buy the shoes.
Yep.
So,
That's pretty accurate.
yeah. So watch what you fill your day with. And then on those off days, like now this year we got 3 days off.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last year was a little bit hectic because we were here Saturdays, all day Saturday.
Yeah.
And it didn't give you time to work, do homework, kind of rest. Now we do have those times, so I want, for our gym, those athletes to take that and, really,
Take advantage of it.
yes, decompress every
Right.
once in a while. But if you can't and you have to fill up your schedule, just make sure that you're at some point in your day decompressing
Yes.
somewhere.
Yep.
That's why I don't sleep. I'm up all night.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah. My moment to kind of decompress is, I work 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm on call. I've been on call for about 12, 13 years now. So I don't always have to work, but my phone can ring at any minute.
Yeah.
And so I'm just programmed like that. And I might have to take off running in the middle of the night, to go do an emergency. So my decompression is late at night when everybody's asleep.
Yeah.
And I've hung out with my kids, they're asleep for school. I've hung out with my wife, now she's asleep, she's getting ready for work, and those moments are my moment to kind of decompress. I get my alone time, I sit on my phone, I can do some emails. Sometimes I'm emailing at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But that's just my time. I found out that that's my time to do what I've got to do, and it's helped me so I'm not so stressed out.
Right.
So if you have a moment like in the morning, some people wake up
Yeah.
super early. I used to do that last year. I'll get up a little bit earlier than everybody else. Take about 30 minutes before I started waking up my kids,
Yeah.
and all the chaos starts. So, I just that was my moment. Take a moment.
Yep.
What about after school? You can take a moment then.
True.
Go in your room. You got to get ready for cheer.
Yep.
Take a deep breath. Take a quick nap.
Yep. Or get ready for cheer and then rest up and then go to cheer. Whatever.
Yeah.
Find a time.
Yeah, it's hard to separate things.
Yes.
But here we are helping with that with our athletes is whatever happened in your day, stressful or not, good or bad, you come into those doors, it's like the sun rose
Yep.
and you
It's a
got a
different
new
day.
day. That's how we're treating it, yes?
Yep.
We've had good success with that. Well, like if you come into the gym and it was just a horrible day, no matter what happened, parents, kids, other kids at school, your work, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you come through those doors, it's like breath of fresh air, the sun just rose, the birds are chirping, and we're going to get to work
Yep.
on
And
something
it's
totally
worked.
new, and it's worked.
Yeah.
And
And
then
it's been more positive, I feel like.
Yeah. And sometimes they leave here, and you can see like, oh, I got to go pick up my problems at the door and take them home with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah.
And you could do that at work. You
Yeah.
can do that when you get to work. Breath of fresh air. Hey, the sun just rose. I'm at work now. It's a new day, a
Yep.
new set of people, a new set of problems, and go to that. When you get to school, it's just another. That's how
You have
I
like
like to
3
do it.
days in a day.
There you go. You could just separate all those little
Yeah.
things. I think that works out better. When you start thinking about, like, if I was to come to cheer, this is my safe place. This is my time to
Yeah.
not think about work. So if I came here and I took all of my frustrations out at work and I'm just sitting here stressed out because I had to work all day, cheer is going to be bad. If I
Yeah.
go to work and I take out cheer is like stressing me out and I got a lot to do, work is bad.
Yep. And then you're just going to be like angry and stressed the whole day. And it's just going to be negative the whole day.
Yeah.
Might as well make the most of it somewhere.
Yeah. The brain starts wandering around like, oh my gosh, and you got to focus,
Yeah.
but you can't. Yep. Those are those decompression times where you can just kind of separate things.
Yep. I
think-
agree.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. So good advice from a dynamic duo, right?
Yeah.
Is try to separate your days as an athlete. It gets hard, but one thing is just don't quit. Don't like give up. It's too hard
Yeah.
because believe it or not, at some point in your life, you're going to deal with harder things.
Yeah.
And you'll never know if you can get through those hard things if you don't start getting through the hard things.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be a
That was
t-shirt.
good.
Yeah. So, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But man, life lessons today, yeah?
Yes.
We have it all over. Even coaches, program
Yeah.
owners, right? Parents.
Yep.
They've got to rush their kids around now because they have to pick them up at 2 or 3 o'clock and they're still at work and they got to find a ride, pick them up at the bus stop,
Yeah.
get them here, put their hair in a ponytail, make sure they have their shoes on.
Right.
Yikes. Regular season is here.
I'm excited.
Ready. I'm excited. Things are going great.
They actually are.
Things are going great.
Everything's
Attendance
falling
is
into
up.
place.
Yeah,
So
attendance
it's
is up
working.
because summer's over.
Yes.
I know that's a big thing. Summer
Yes.
attendance. We have an athlete can't control their parents' vacations or their parents' days. You
Right.
just can't. As much as you want to be at the gym, it's just sometimes it's summer.
Yeah.
It's the time when you need to go do your thing so that you don't have to do it all season and miss the season.
Yeah.
And so, I have sympathy for some athletes, when they have to go through that and they can't control it. Like, I
Yeah.
want to be, I'm sorry, Coach Gabe, I'm going to miss practice. And I'm like, you're going all the way to New York. Like, what do you,
Like it's
you know,
fine.
it's fine. It's a vacation. Go
Right.
enjoy it. I wish I can go with you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But now it's back to the grind
Yes.
of regular season. So, you know, try not to take off days in the regular season. That's my advice this season.
Yeah.
Give your team the best shot to score the highest and hit zeros at every
Yeah.
competition. You know, be a good teammate. Make sure you're there. Sicknesses are going around right now.
True.
You know, once
Stay
that school
healthy.
starts, germs, the weather change.
True.
You know, we have all this rain pulling up all that pollen,
Yep.
um, sinuses, stuff like that. So people are getting sick now. So now we're going to start dealing with that, I think, in the next couple weeks, is absences from sickness. So
Yeah.
make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Drink some
Take some
Gatorade.
vitamins.
Yeah, some vitamin C. I don't know any other vitamins because I'm sorry, I don't do this stuff. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
bad
me
advice
either,
from Coach
but
K. But
sometimes.
I just keep going. That's my vitamin.
Yeah.
I'm like a robot.
I take my vitamins when my mom sets it up.
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, here's your vitamins." I'm like,
Yeah. I don't know what they're
"Got it,
called.
mom."
That's I take a daily multi-pack. So anyways, start taking care of yourself. Don't not drink water all day. Make sure you're drinking some Gatorade every once in a while. Something.
Yep.
Because sicknesses are going around, and if you're dehydrated, it's going to hit you harder. You're going to be out fast or longer. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But lots of things going into the regular season.
Yeah.
What do we have planned this season? Lots of zeros?
Oh, for sure. So lots of full outs, lots of sections,
Yeah. I see
things
a
like
lot of teams
that.
doing choreo camps and,
Yeah.
getting their routines down
It's
and
about
stuff
that
like
time.
that. It's about that time to start the grind of, I don't like that. Change it. Yeah.
Yeah. New year, new season, new athletes, new everything, and
Routines.
sometimes I just like my routine. I'm like, I can do that. I can still do last year's routine. But everything's changing, so, rule books change,
Yeah.
teams change, so the routine changes too.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because I love getting the new music. That's probably one of my favorite things because if I'm being completely honest, I don't really know many other songs that are not cheer songs. So that's like what I listen to everywhere I go. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get something new to add to my playlist.
Nice. Yeah, when I first get the cheer mix, our teams, and Coach Christina, the last few years, it's really great. She pulls up, and
Yep.
she's like, "Come outside," and sometimes like it's like early in the morning, and she's like, "Come outside," and we're not even dressed, we're not even ready, we're just all just
Just
barely
still waking
waking up.
up.
Oh yeah, and that's when she got her music, and she's like, come outside," and she goes in her car, and we sit in the car, me, Coach Crystal, Coach Rowe, and Coach Christina. She cranks that music up, and we listen to the music, and we're like, and we could just start singing things. So I
Yeah.
can't wait for that moment. We always do that. It's just like a thing that we do. That's how she shows us our music.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for music. It's
I'm so
hard to
excited.
do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
These
8,
8 count tracks kill me. There's so many different 8 count tracks, don't get me wrong. So there's like different like beats, different words, things like that, but at the end of the day they're all still counting to 8 multiple times over and over. I'm kind of tired of it.
Yes, and our 8 count track, I like ours,
Yeah, it's
but
custom.
we use it for months, and so it's
Right.
like, okay, I get it. It
Yep.
just gets in your head.
Yeah.
There's been nights like 3:30 in the morning, and I'm sitting there, 1, 2, 3, 4, trying to go to sleep. 1, 3, 5, 7, dip, 1 up. I do that
That's
in my
funny.
head. I don't say it out loud. Maybe I do, but it's because it's always going. It's like, oh, I can't wait for the 8 tracks to be over.
As annoying as they are, they keep me motivated. When I was working last year, I used to listen to the 8 count track because I'd get my work done
Oh,
faster.
there you go.
And then but also then I only had certain assignments to do for like the whole week, so I like get everything done within 2 days. I'm like, it's the 8 count track, man. I'm like walking super fast and stuff. I'm like, I don't know.
I've done 12 full outs and 18 assignments. I'm on it. Yeah.
Yep. So they're motivating, they're
Yeah, there you
upbeat, but they're annoying.
go. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just ready for a real song.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the 8 counts? So you guys over the 8 count track? Do you use an 8 count track? What do you
Yeah.
guys do? You just use last year's music and kind of get it done?
Yep.
Every program's different, so I don't know. We use
Mhm.
8 count tracks. It's nice, and we also use, yeah, it's over and over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
And then there's like certain 8 count tracks that are used for certain things. So you're like you hear one come up on the radio and you're like, well, we should be doing T jumps to this one.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah,
like,
'cause
I
we do
hate
have a
this
couple.
one.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have some for jumps
Yep.
specifically, or just T jumps,
Yeah.
and then we have like our full outs, or learning our routine until we get our music. So,
Yeah.
I can't wait for music this year either.
Me too.
I can't. To me, I can't. It's hard because I can't do transitions.
Adding
I can't
choreo.
do certain things, like flyer choreo
Yeah.
and just choreo.
And then like the flyers are practicing their stunts, and then they're like they can't even really perform to like you counting.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't have words to say. I don't know
One, yeah.
the mood I'm supposed to be in, or like whatever,
Yeah,
So
they're
I
like
get that.
1, 3, 5. They're just saying 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like so
That's funny.
no, for real. Yeah, because that's as a coach, I need to start. Oh, I like this rhythm. I like that beat. I like what
Yeah.
he says. I can do this. So pretty excited for music.
Yep.
That's what's coming up this season. Regular
Exciting.
season is going. Oh,
Really well so far, I think.
I think so.
I think now.
Yeah.
Before, when it like first started, it was a little bit slower,
Uh-huh.
but now it's picking up and it's good.
Everybody's, getting along and learning how to work together and trusting each other.
Yeah.
A lot of trust has to happen.
Yes.
Is she gonna drop me? Is she gonna give up?
Yep.
Is my flyer gonna give up and just come down on me?
Yeah.
A lot of trust, and we're working through that. And last week was really good.
Yes.
So this week is going good already, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Yep.
So, yep, looking forward to comp season. Right now, let's get through, the routine first. So, if
Yeah.
you already have your routine or most of your routine, good job.
Yes.
Keep working and make sure you hit that routine as hard as you can from now.
Yeah.
Because we want to see you at competition at your best.
Yes.
So that's why I love our podcast. I'm not just saying, tips for my team. I want every team.
Oh, for sure.
We want to see all the teams do amazing in NA. All of our
Yeah.
competitors, all of our friends, all of our other teams that we get along with.
Yeah.
I really want to see them go out there and shine and just watch them, because I watched a lot. When we're there, we
Yeah.
sit around. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, did you see them do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a guy. They're killing that dance. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. What do you guys say? They ate up that dance. I don't know what it is. I'm old. So what do you guys say?
To eat up the dance?
I
That's
don't
what
know.
Coach Christina says.
Yeah.
She tells us to eat up our dance.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, they ate or something. I don't know. I just see comments. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah. But
Yeah.
so
It's good. But it's also fun because like there's teams from other like programs and stuff, and like we learn each other's routines like backstage or like on TikTok, and so like we're like competitors, but we're still each other's biggest fans, So it's cool. I like it.
can't wait to see all the new routines and all the
Oh,
new
for sure.
stuff and
New
all of our
team
new
names,
competition, new team names,
new
I think
levels.
people have new uniforms now.
Yeah.
So it's always good to see. Can't wait. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Awesome. Yep.
Yeah, so, well, that was good.
Yep.
That was a good talk. So, life lessons with the
Dynamic
dynamic
duo.
duo. Like we have our stuff together, but we do kind of. So.
Kind of. It depends. Some
It
days.
depends. Hey, we're right here with you.
Yeah.
We're real. We have our own struggles. We have our own things.
Yeah.
We're fighting through the day just like you are.
Yep.
So,
But as we figure it out, we could teach you if you
yeah,
don't know,
that's it.
or you could teach us.
Yeah. So I'll lean on you and lean on me. Oh, dang, that sounded really good. I should really sing. Anyways, sorry about that. If you're listening to your car, you're like, who the heck is singing? But
he
no,
has this new career where he's been singing throughout the gym, and he's great. So he thinks, but we just laugh at him.
yeah, I'm always singing something.
It's okay. Hype him up in the comments.
There we go. Yes. Tell me I sound good so I can keep doing it and embarrass myself. Anyways, yeah. Well, today was good. And make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, please. We haven't got a lot of comments.
No,
And I
we
know
never do.
we say that at every podcast, but just type something really quick.
Well, because we don't know the opinion.
We don't
So
know.
it's like we don't know if you love it or hate it, or like if you relate to it or you don't, or just things like that. Or if you have a question that we didn't answer, or just something that we said that maybe could have been worded better, or just literally anything.
Yeah, on YouTube, you can go in the comments section, and on Spotify, there's a link on the Spotify, a Q&A,
Yeah.
and and a poll and stuff like that, where you can actually comment on those, so that we can get your feedback from that, and we can make better podcasts.
Yeah.
And if you got a topic you guys want to talk about, you got something struggling,
For sure.
something like that, let us know, and we can do a whole podcast on that topic. and help you out with it. So if you need to reach out to us at any time during the weeks or anything, we have our Instagrams, Dynamic Duo. We have our personal ones you can hit us up on.
Yeah. And you
And
don't have to comment publicly. You
Yep.
can DM us too, whatever
DM us.
works.
Yep.
So,
You want to stay private, DM
Yeah.
us, and we won't shout you out.
nope.
Keep it confidential. So if we're not the ones to reach out to somebody if you're having hard times or good times.
Yes.
Help people out. So, anyways, yeah. So
Yeah.
we will see you
Next
next time.
time. We
Oh, we
can't
can't even high
five.
five here.
The only time we actually don't miss.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You know that was exactly